ride and talking to my wife and enjoying the sights. But I got a good spot here. I figured I'd do a little bit of audio and talk to y'all. And we camped last night in Sleeping Giant Provincial Park in Ontario. It's an Ontario provincial park, and it was fantastic. A little bit more expensive campsite, but I tell you what, it was an absolutely fantastic place. My wife had a good time. We both slept good. We're sleeping in another campsite tonight, just south of Marathon. I'll get details on it later, and I'll kind of give you my review of it. But yeah, it's a gorgeous day again. We got a chance of some showers blowing through this evening, but what do? We'll take it. It's been gorgeous yesterday and today so far. And the scenery is unreal. I didn't realize just how rocky the Lake Superior Circle Tour was. It's quite the place. And I've been kind of jonesing like a little kid because I've seen all this fireweed in the ditch, which I did not know grew this far south as well. It's something we saw a lot in Alaska, British Columbia last year, and Yukon, but I didn't think it grew this far south. So, very cool. Just a little bit of construction. What do you do? Time marches on. You got to make progress, right? Holy balls. Rock formation is just wild. About to cross the bridge at Nipigon, Ontario. That's a cool frickin' bridge. That is a cool frickin' bridge. Wow, what a view. Those spires are freaking cool. Doesn't even look natural. What a view. Nipigon Bay, Lake Superior. No, she was not. Worthless Biker here. We are starting day 4. We've only been on the road for a few minutes. Got topped up our fuel and have some pretty damn cool views to start the day, so I thought I'd start us off right away. We left Marathon, Ontario this morning, and we're going to spend the evening in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, and then cross back into the U.S. in Michigan tomorrow morning. It's been a great trip so far. We had a little rain last night, but now just some sprinkles on us on the way into the campsite, and it rained for about an hour and a half at the campground. We hunkered down early. We got our dinner in first and hunkered down early, played some cards in the tent, and called it early. The only other issue we ran into was my CPAP battery died at about 5 o'clock this morning, so sleep was a little bit short, but you know what, that happens. It's no big deal. We made it through. Stacy got a good night's sleep because she went to bed early. We were pretty whooped. And yeah, so it's a good day. And a little bit of fog, but the sun's burning it off, and it's very beautiful. We're going to spend about an hour and a half or about 2 hours away from the actual Lake Superior now. Got a little bit of overland route or inland route from here because there's just no road. It is what it is. And then we'll hit Wawa and see the Wawa goose and take some pictures and hit some stores and then continue on to Sault Ste. Pipeline. Actually a bridge for the pipeline.
winding down the third full day of our Lake Superior trip. And I really didn't do any wind down talking just because of the fact that with Stacy and I on comms, it really just doesn't work well for me to talk a lot. So here I am in my editing chair, looking back at the days that we had. These were two very incredible days. The temperature was a little cooler than we would have expected for August, but we also were quite a bit further north and next to a lake. The scenery was just unreal. And we were basically working our way at this point to Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario side, where we were going to spend our last night in Canada. Um, Stacy managed to have some poutine to make me very jealous during lunch, and we found some gluten-free poutine for me that evening. So took a short little walk along the Soo Locks and had some dinner and wound it down and prepped for our return to the United States the next morning. And it was a soggy morning. So that'll be next time. Thanks for following along.